Today we are going to install 2 new machines on a construction site. Come with us as we get it sorted.
What are you drinking?
Cosmic vibes. Really good. Great trip! So we've had a pretty hectic morning. We had to drop the van off for a service this morning, so of course it's the day that we've got to do a big fill and a big load out, but able to use Mum's car. Yeah, so to prep the machines, because we like to be a bit unique, we use a color coding system, just so it's visually easier for people to identify products, I guess. Mainly for when the meals are in the machine, we've got different colors. So we use these color labels. Yep. Visually, when you see the machine, you'll see these colourless strips. So these grey ones are for snacks, these blue ones are for drinks, these are coloured for different colours, so vegetarian, seafood, lamb, pork, and there should be yellow ones in there too. Also, what we do is we use a label maker and print our prices on little plastic slips that just look a bit visually nicer inside the machine. So yeah, just all the little things you need to do that make us a little bit different from our competitors, but also just more visually pleasing too. We've got some time before the truck gets here, so we're going to make sure that all these labels are ready to go, all the pricing's ready, so when we do get on site, we can just hopefully spend not too much time on site. It'd be nice to, one day have like a warehouse or something where the machines get delivered to, so we can do that in-house, but currently we don't have the space or facility to. Yeah, we've just got to make do, and it's good that I've got an RDO today, so I can help Maud's out, not leave her on her own. All right, anyways, we'll speak soon.
These are prepped beforehand.
It's a video.
Oh. Shall I sing to you guys?
It's not. It's a video. So we just got done, loaded the machines, did all the color slips, pricing. Definitely glad that it's an RDO today, so the site wasn't too busy. Gave us room to do our thing. What are your thoughts, Maud?
It was a good fill. Thank you for helping me.
It would be tough doing that all yourself.
Especially two
machines. Yeah, as I said, ideally in the future, we'll have like the machines delivered to our warehouse. We'll have someone spend time at the warehouse doing all this, and then we just deliver the machine straight on site.
Oh.
Anyways, that's
Part one.
Part
Part two tomorrow.
Claudia's back tomorrow to put the meals in. Hopefully the boys can find an easy way of getting them into site. Seems a bit tricky here. Hopefully they've got a plan. Looking forward to seeing a progress report tomorrow when they're all plugged in and completely full, and then making sales. So any last words, Mauds? Good. Really speechless. Yo, what's up? No. I wanted to just get your take on what happened the next day, basically. After we'd finished, we went and got some grilled, got the Oscar Priasu burger. Mods, you got a vegan
garden goodness. It was delicious.
made the most of Brisbane Lions winning. So free burger and
Come on, Carlton.
and then basically left the machines. As I said earlier, outside overnight. Was hoping that the boys would come in and move the machines, but I got a call from the site project manager or superintendent saying, "What's the go with the machines? Are you going to come and move them on site?" And I was just a bit bemused, but I kind of said that we don't really have the capabilities. I was hoping we haven't really had a site where there hasn't been easy access yet. Being a construction site, there was some stuff in the way, but I was hoping that they would just fork the machines into position. Obviously, that wasn't discussed. But they ended up getting them into place, and then Maud's went on site, basically finished off loading in the items, so we didn't leave any like perishables, meals, chocolates and stuff that could potentially melt. So yeah, how'd you find it? Was it a bit more hectic during the day when more people were around?
Yeah, so people were interested as when they were walking past going, "Ooh, new machine," which was a good feeling in a sense, but it was also a lot of pressure for me to not only feel one, but to feel two. So I worked it as in I jumped on site there and I went straight away and put the prices in on machine 44. So way...
you loaded them, yeah. So what we need to do, the machines don't get preloaded with the actual pricing, the consumer gets charged. So we need to actually physically input that amount into the keypad of the machine. And obviously because when we were setting up the machines, there was no power available to us. So Claudia had to go in and program those in.
Yeah. As an example, like the meals are $12.50. So I had to put $12.50 and set okay to the price of the machine. Then after that, I kind of did it like one row by one row. So I test vended the first items on the first row individually to make sure that it was working. Went through that. Then by the time I got to the second row, which is all of our protein bars, our snacks, just went with that process. Test vended as I went each row. It's a longer process, but at least I know that hopefully there aren't any stuff ups on the way.
As I mentioned, we kind of set our manufacturer what kind of items, and then they give you a coil size to basically fit the product. The less the coil size, the bigger the product. So a protein bar will have a coil size of just say 11. Narrower things will have, obviously more spacing. So we basically worked out what we were going to put in, but sometimes you just need to double check it. So that's a process that Claudia goes through to ensure that our items are vending correctly, because if you don't have the correct coil size, that's then sometimes leads to items being jammed and then just more headaches for us. So I mean, doing that in front of a site probably with a capacity of hundreds of people, it's probably not the easiest thing. You're getting questions, you're getting bombarded. So it'd be nice to hopefully one day be able to do all this stuff in a warehouse, prep it all. Kind of makes it look a bit more professional as well. We can just come load the machine onto site, have it all pre-filled, and then just basically plug her in and then walk away. That's not an option we have at the moment, so we've got to make do. Claudia to tackle both machines on her own. Yeah, it's not an easy task. I think there's anything else I need to mention. Yeah.
Can I add,
Yep.
When I was filling up the machine, because I had completed, say, 44 and I went straight on to 55, it was really good to see, like, the first sale being made on that machine. And I was like, please work. And it worked. And I was like, yes. And then I felt like going, high five to that person for being the first purchaser. And it's really rewarding to kind of, no one actually sees the behind the scene work behind the machines. And it's really good, like, for myself to have that learning experience to teach myself to go and do all of that. Like, I'm the queen of coils now. So, it's, they rotate one way or they rotate a different way. So having that satisfaction feeling of it coming out properly, it's a sigh of relief, really.
Yeah, like as you've seen earlier in this vlog, we try to do the little things like the color labels, just the little things that people don't really see. It does take a bit of time and effort, and we enjoy doing those little things because it makes our machine different to other ones, to our competitors, makes it more visually engaging to people as well. And when
it's like filled, it looks so
like these photos here. So
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else. But thanks for joining us on a day of loading on a couple of machines to a new site. Good to show you guys the behind the scenes stuff. Looking forward to showing you guys some more in future. So any last words, Maud? Speechless again. All right, chip out.